The
bonus game. Welcome to this is a real 2D platformer that uses these things to play the game. And I do want to just make a quick pit stop before we start. First off, to introduce my two lovely commentators.
Hi, I'm Limy. I like this game. I also remember when Laurie first learned it. We're old. Oh my god.
I'm not that old.
Hi, I'm Quacksilver, and if they're old, I'm crumbling into dust.
All right, so
They cheered for that.
the disclaimer I want to make before this run starts is that, I've been sitting here and set up. Y'all in the crowd have been amazing. Maybe...
Well.
Maybe a bit too amazing. So, for those who don't know, the DK bongos have a clap sensor on the top of the middle right here. And for the sake of the run, I have them on the minimum sensitivity. As you can tell by my talking activating it, if you are loud during gameplay, there's a chance it could interfere with the run. So I'm going to ask that if you see something exciting, you wait for me to enter a minigame or defeat a boss. Every level will end with me, as you're about to see here, collecting a fruit into a minigame. Get as loud as you want during the minigame.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Y'all are gonna be so much fun. But just please remember to try and keep it to your, keep it down during the gameplay because there's a chance it could mess some things up.
There's a lot of levels in this game you will have the opportunity to be loud.
Yeah.
With that being said, I'm going to take the memory card out, and time is going to be when we say, time is going to start when we say yes to continue without saving, which I'm going to do in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Laurie.
Thank you. All right, so this is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. These are the DK bongos. I'm gonna mash them to go right. I'm gonna press both of them at the same time to jump, and I'm instantly turning that sensor down, like I said. I'm trusting you two to talk about a lot, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have the notes up, and it literally just says, holy moly, it's the bongos. So,
Holy
it is
moly.
literally just, holy moly, it's the bongos. Yeah, this is the bongo game.
And I do want to directly quote the instruction manual that came with the disc. Clap to make stuff happen. It is sort of an all-purpose tool. We're going to use it for some advanced speed tech starting in just a few moments here, but also generally like grabbing bananas, interfacing with the scoring system, grabbing a lot of various objects in the overworld are all done through the microphone.
I would say it's a general interact button.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like Kirby Air Ride's A button where it just does the everything.
Yeah. And so something to note is that despite the rather limited control scheme, DK actually kind of has a moveset. DK has a backflip that is going to be extremely useful throughout this entire run and is also going to set up a lot of tech, starting with our first bit of tech of the run, which is the infinite wall clap, excuse me. Basically, by clinging to a wall and blowing into the clap sensor, Donkey Kong, when you clap in midair, Donkey Kong's air momentum is preserved, but by blowing into the sensor, you clap on every single...
Wait. There, yeah. Now we can go, yep. See, now you understand how this is gonna go.
And that's one of the harder ones, too, for reference, because you do not have a lot of wall space, so you really have to grab on at just the right time and, the position. But this level is thankfully a bit calmer.
Yeah, and so basically, this is Cactus King, so it is not the full game, but it is the first 3 barrels of levels of the game, which means that you can see in the top left corner is Laurie's score and also health. That is the beats system in this game. For Cactus King specifically, we care about the score system a little bit less, but generally each level has a certain threshold of beats that Laurie needs to collect in order to get crests, which will then unlock all of our future levels.
Yeah, we need a certain number of crests to beat this category, right?
Yes, I believe it is 22 crests in total.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is if maybe the audience, maybe Twitch chat wants to go $22 mode. I think now is the perfect time to do it. I know that this is a bit of a push to get, but we absolutely cannot be turning down that heat because we still have that Wolfenstein incentive.
Yeah, I want to see the Wolfenstein good at
5
it.
more days of event to donate
Yeah.
for. Like, don't stop now. So we have the first boss fight here. If one of you want to explain it.
Yeah, so boss fights are split into 4 different categories based on like the thing you are fighting. Kong fights are sort of these back and forth duels where Laurie's gonna dodge out of the way, and Dread Kong, the first one, has a bit of an easy extended stun timer because it's the tutorial boss essentially. And so just duck out of the way and then mash to finish it off.
Pretty good.
Also, that is like such a sick arena.
It is.
yeah.
It's so cool. I love the arenas in this game, especially for the Kong fights. But yeah, no, like I said, that very first infinite wall clap is the one I was one of the most worried about in this run. So I'm happy we just like got it. So yeah, this is the crest area. At the end of the level, we get crest based on our beat performance. We get bronze just for finishing the level, silver for getting at least 400 beats, and gold for at least 800. There's also a platinum at 1200. We're never gonna get that in this run because we just don't need that many crests. But after the first level here, we're going to get a cutscene where we're going to see a lot of new kingdoms get discovered. We haven't unlocked all of them yet, but we can do that soon.
Yeah,
And as you can see, the moveset of this character here is fairly limited. So limited that it's not that hard to play with, I would say, an obstacle, but this guy could never be an obstacle to me.
But while we are hoofing it through early Orange Kingdom, Rara, what is going on in your world?
There's so much going on in my world, Quack. Thank you for asking. We are only $5,874 away from hitting that 300K milestone. Y'all, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that. We've been enjoying some bongos lately here, but I would like to introduce you to my friend Bungo, who is in Wolfenstein. He's a pretty bad guy, we would like to stomp out some fascism, if you're catching my drift.
Well,
here.
I've also heard that he's like one of the worst guys, so we do really want to get this milestone.
Yeah. So this guy Bungo, we really don't want to like.
Terrible guy.
Yeah, we really don't want to deal with him. So if you get your donations in to that 300K, we will get to stomp out fascism and stomp on Bungo.
Well, also, personally, I'm a big Anarchy fan. I mean, like the runner, but also like the...
We have also, do you have time for another quick announcement? I'm sorry.
Just one more, probably.
Yeah, we've also opened up a new incentive for a bonus any % run of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Y'all, that run on its own is about 57 minutes. The bonus any % run is 3 minutes.
Yeah, genuinely our time save. If you've never seen it, it is so worth the money. Absolutely. Put your donations in at gdq.gg/donate. I'm sorry I'm taking your job a little bit.
No, you're doing great. I love it. We need $15,000 to get that met. We have so far raised $50. And as a reminder, that Wolfenstein is a milestone, so every donation goes towards it. So if you apply your donation to the bonus any % run incentive, you are getting a 2-for-1, and that is a deal you cannot beat.
Awesome. So in Orange 2 here, we'll talk about the combo scoring generally. Basically, it is variety combo scoring. The more unique things you do in mid-air before touching the ground, the higher your score is. That's a little bit relevant here because we need 800 beats. Yeah? Yeah?
The crowd gets it. That is a huge audience. What?
Oh, I love
my
seeing
goodness,
bongo fans in...
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Personally, I'm at Cordoba, but like,
All
everyone
right.
is just here.
So Scruff Rock, is our first rock boss. The first 2 rocks are absurdly easy because for some inexplicable reason, they just take double damage. So what Laurie's actually going to do here is set the boss's health to exactly 310 and then abuse the double damage here to kill from 310 so we skip a full phase.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah. If you remember Dread Kong like getting angry in a cutscene and then going into the second phase, that happens at 300 on every boss. So these first 2 rocks, because of their double damage, are the only bosses that we can just take out from above 300. You have to go pretty fast. I think the most damage I've ever done in one cycle is like 330 or 340, so it's pretty close.
Yeah, I also just want to mention that in Orange we got this crest, which was it's super intentional. Laurie got a little bit above the threshold because there is an animation that we're skipping by going a bit higher than the 800 necessary because it would it slows down. It's like, oh, did we get it? Did we get it? But because Laurie got enough score, the Gold Crest animation did not play.
Yeah,
Instead of just getting that save.
technically you lose a tiny bit of time for every extra beat, but because of that fake out cutscene, it's better to get 840 than instead of exactly 800. But that was that level. This one has a pretty cool skip pretty early.
Yeah, so during this level, there is an intentional ceiling bonk, and then you're supposed to go sort of a long winding spiral around this level, but by bonking on the ceiling here and then resetting DK's fall speed, you can grab onto that ledge and make absolutely clean and skip a substantial majority of the level.
There we go.
Yeah, it didn't look like it, but that is a big skip.
Yeah, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then we just got to climb up to the end of the level here. So just a couple claps. I'm going to grab some score because we want to get silver. So that's 400 beats.
Yeah, again, it's not going to be exactly 400, but it's going to be... Also, yeah, take it away. It's not going to be exactly 400 beats. We're going to be getting...
420 for silver.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a pretty easy amount if you're already getting 400.
It's just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This level doesn't have too much going on, but it has a fun surprise at the end. So Rara, you have a good 30 seconds or so.
Sure. We have $100 from Frozen Flygon. Laurie, you are such an incredible runner, and I am so happy you're getting to show off Jungle Beat on the main stage. Get those combos. We also have $25 from Bree 12 AM. Traveled to the US for my first GDQ, and I get to see my friend kill it on the bongos. GL Laurie, you're my goat. Yo, we're only $5,000 away from 300K and getting that milestone for that good ending. Keep those donations coming in. Do you have time for some more?
I think we're near the end of the level.
All right.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed, basically.
So this is our first mini-boss of the run. Basically, all we are doing is bullying coconuts back at the tree in order to snap it in half and kill the mini-boss. Very simple, very clean.
You don't even have to say it anymore. They just know what to do.
They know.
They're like,
I'm
oh, the
loving
big
this
fruit
crowd.
appears. Time to get loud.
Loving
I
this
mean, yeah,
guy.
that's the vibe.
Yep.
So yeah, if you liked me throwing coconuts at things, we're not done with that quite yet. The hogs are probably the easiest boss type in this run because we just run up to them. And then they have a weirdly long stun timer.
Absolute brutality.
Yeah, so even though this guy's mad, okay. Good boss.
Very clean.
Good boss. I feel so guilty clapping up here. I know that nothing's gonna happen, but I'm like,
It's okay, we're just helping the tech along.
yeah.
Yeah.
With that, we're unlocking some new levels. So Rara, back to you for a sec.
We have $15 from Shovel Claws. If we donate enough, do you think they'll let you play Weezer on Donkey Konga?
I did submit as an incentive Donkey Konga all the small things percent.
Perfect. Play all the small things.
Hear me out.
That didn't get taken.
Well, yeah, joke's on you. Your run was the incentive, so.
Yeah.
We also have $25 from I Swim Fly. So happy this game got in, Laurie. Greetings from the back couch and enjoy the beat.
Thank you so much. So Apple is a stage that isn't the flashiest, but is still just kind of fun. There is something at the end of this level I will shout out, but we gotta, get to the end of the level to explain the skip at the end of the level. So for now, we get to enjoy these cool mushrooms.
Yeah, the movement here isn't that bad, but it's super satisfying to look at, especially because Laurie's going through this in a particular way. It really doesn't read that Laurie's playing this game on the DK bongos. It is controlled entirely on this.
I think that's just a testament to how good this game is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we have a skip coming up.
Yeah, so basically we are trying to get a mini-boss quick kill here by wall jumping off an invisible wall there, very clean, to get an early stun on that armadillo. Basically, you get to the fight before the boss recognizes you're in the fight, and so you're able to attack the armadillo before it curls up defensively there.
Yep. I almost forgot and they reminded me.
Again, I knew this crowd was going to be amazing.
We got some Bongos fans in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, even last run, y'all showed up for the Mega Man Kaizo, and I mean, it was really cool. I don't blame you for showing up for that.
Yeah. And it's also, speaking of bongos, it's worth noting that like this game is playable without the bongos. This is not like some gimmick concession. This is how the run is supposed to go.
Yeah, the game was
for
designed
speed
around
running.
For sure. The standard controls of this game are kind of rough, but they do exist.
Yeah, also, I'm looking up at the total. I want to just shout out because we were right there. We are just under $5,000 away from that milestone. Right, Rara?
You are completely correct. Yes, we've also just passed $815 for that bonus any % run incentive. Another reminder, everybody, your donations right now are a twofer. So if you want to make your donation count as 2 for 1, you need to get that in right now and apply it to that bonus any % run.
All I'm saying is, Twitch, I got a bongo to the poll. Put your donation to a bid war. Okay, my bad.
No worries.
I don't know how to feel about that.
We were workshopping this in practice.
I think you need to workshop a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
So at the end of the level there, we sandbagged the Hoofer like mini game there because we don't actually care about the score it provides, and we're on to the Tusk fight. The way the Tusk fights work is the elephant we're going to jam with a pineapple when it's got a vacuum nozzle equipped, which will expose its heart, and then you just stack pineapples on the heart in order to do all of your damage, and we will rinse and repeat that a couple of times for this first Tusk fight. Later Tusk fights get a little bit more complicated, but the basic premise, with every type of boss, the basic premise of the later bosses is just the earlier ones, but harder.
Yeah, and I do want to mention that we're not worrying about any specific type of press here. We're just beating the levels right now. So Laurie hasn't gone out of her way to do anything special. I mean, other than playing the game fast and doing skips and whatever, but...
Yeah, and that fight was pretty good. The big deal is that I just kind of want to, like, pre-move almost. Shout out to all the chess players. So, like, you'll see me throw a pineapple and then just start moving to where I know the next one's going to be. Each Tusk fight has, like, 2 pineapple spots, and they always default which one is going to have the pineapple. So if you just grabbed one from the left, once you throw it, the one from the right is going to spawn, and it's just a matter of, like, keeping aware of that and locking in. They are actually fights that get, like, really technical trying to get the, like, the pineapples in the latter half of this run, so I would say stay tuned for that. But right now, Rara, we're just going to be unlocking levels again. So if you have anything you want to say, now's a great time.
You are getting so much love for your community. We have $5 from Happy by 3. Laurie, you're such an incredible rhythm gamer and an even better person. Thanks for always answering my dumb questions about Vivid Stasis, even though I'm really bad and you're really good.
No worries. And if you like rhythm games, Vivid Stasis is free on Steam. Please play it.
The world is better.
Stray plug.
Yeah.
The world is better because people like you are in it, TVH. Also, yay bongos. Also, hi Limey, hi Quack. I love you both. Let's keep pushing and get that Wolfenstein good ending to stomp out fascism, chat.
Thank you so much, Happy. That means a lot. This is a bird.
Yeah,
That's not a Donkey Kong.
Hello, bird. It's a bird. Don't collide with stuff on the bird or you will be sad. This concludes the bird tutorial.
Oh, there's a big fruit. We're so good at this.
I mean, hey, I'm having a good time.
So this next level is actually interesting in that it is one of the few times in the Cactus King run that we actually do care about combo scoring. One of the important things to note about the combo scoring in this level is DK's ground pound is a combo extender and also a fast fall, so we want to do double duty where it is possible to build up as much combo, which basically acts as a multiplier for all of the beats that you then grab. And also, fast falling is good because it's a speed run and we care about the fast part.
For sure. And yeah, because of all this combo I have, I'm like near the end of the level, and I need to get silver, and I am not at 400. What am I gonna do about that? Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, there's a big fruit.
And so yeah, like we mentioned, there are 4 types of boss fights. Each barrel has 4 levels, so of course it has 1 of each boss type. So now we're in like a higher version of this boss type, if one of you wants to explain what that means, kinda.
Yeah, so generally the pattern with bosses in DKJB is later barrel bosses will start at their predecessor's phase 2. So in phase 2, bosses will unlock new attacks, new patterns, very clean match there. And the next boss in the sequence basically starts at phase 2, so they're incrementally gaining attacks over the course of the run. But the basic idea is still the same. Nice.
You're mashing, like in my brain, it triggers like the same response as like someone typing on a really nice keyboard, but that's like a DK bongo.
Yeah, sorry, I turned around and laughed because I forgot about the pictures. I want to shout out Laszlo, one of the GDQ staff, who spent the past couple weeks just sending me random pictures they could find of random celebrities.
Yes, if you are a bongo enthusiast, you are in the halls of nobility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Who do we even have here? We have what, Chapel Roan?
Yeah, I think this is Paramore or something.
Oh, this is Jaxler for sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all should watch Sea Frog tomorrow. I'm
True.
If Jaxler's in one of those, Swimfly might be in another.
That one.
All right, moving on to Pineapple. Shout outs to all my Smash Bros. Brawl fans.
Yeah,
There was like 3 cheers.
a little bit of love for Smash Bros. Brawl. You love to see it. But okay, chat, we need to be super quiet in this level because in Rumble Falls, Laurie's gonna be in a bubble. If we make any sudden movements or noise, the bubble will pop. This is the most important level.
Talking so loud.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Chat, be kind with me.
So we're gonna be going up in the bubble.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep going up in the bubble.
Yeah, no, I know. We've done this before.
Oh. We're gonna keep going up in the bubble. And we're gonna be in like the wind a little bit.
I actually do kind of want to test like how loud we could be, but without popping it. But I don't want to. I don't want to
get mad at me.
Yeah, no, not again.
Yeah.
I won't get mad at you. I didn't even pop.
Big fruit. Yeah.
Sometimes when I talk, it claps. I've been comically bad at getting it to happen right there. It just happened, like...
Okay. Anyways, hi, meme team.
Yeah, the DK Bongos have a mind of their own. It's great. So water is kind of like inverse bird, which is a legal mathematical axiom, but also in the sense that generally DK will tend to drift downwards in water as opposed to up with the bird. And in a little bit, we're basically swimming towards the bottom of this level to hitch a ride back up out to the top. And so we need, in a few moments here, as we grab a couple incidental beats, although scoring is not super necessary in this level, we need to talk about frame rules. So chat, imagine for me a whale.
That's not how it... never mind.
I think I was really close to getting a better cycle, but yeah, he swims around in a circle. So once the whale loads, cycles in this level are 2 seconds at a time or so, but...
And for pedants in the chat, despite the fact that this character's name is Orko, we're going whale.
I don't know how this works.
It's close enough.
I do love Orko, though. I'm a big Orko fan. But yeah, no. If you remember back during the first level when we said the Kongs have really cool battle sets, I like this one.
Yeah. And for Karate Kong is randomly for his placement in the run, very easy to 2-cycle. So having now cursed it, nah.
Curse what?
Yeah.
Chris Crackers.
Good game.
YouTube.com/GameZone-Quick.
Clean.
Yep.
Yeah, something I don't think we fully explained because we were talking about like Kong basics is that you can react to the direction a Kong is hitting from and like counterattack them with the other bongo. Usually that spin attack at the start of phase 2, Karate Kong would do like 3 or 4 spins before he's vulnerable. So it's good to be good at that so you don't have that, like you don't wait that long.
But yeah, with that, we're going to unlock a few more levels and then go into a bird race that is very simple mechanically. So, Rara, you got a good chunk of time to let us know what's going on.
I love to hear that. Real quick, we have $25 from the bongos. This is the best day of my life.
They're getting hit like a lot.
Only $3,200 to go for that milestone so we can stomp out fascism, chat. Let's go and get that met. And so we can take care of our not so good friend Bungo.
Yeah, I would like to
Our
say.
worsty.
Our worsty.
We have $10 from the Lovely family. My friend is a bit silly sometimes. They go up to the small room in their loft and play the bongos super loud. It's a little drum attic.
Thank you.
That was for you, Quack.
We both
hurt.
Yeah, no. My bones, my soul, it hurts.
Only 2,800 to go. We are 99% of the way there, everybody. Let's get that 300K.
Oh, we got it.
We are so close to that.
We're so
yeah.
close.
We're so close. Chat, I know we can do it.
Energy's like my good friend. I would love to meet
Yeah.
her milestone during this run.
Yeah, and
GDQ.TV/donate.
no one hates fascism more than Donkey Kong.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, is that how that works?
Yeah.
I believe you, but I'm going to just do the Wikipedia page after this.
So, thank you for verifying. This is, as opposed to the prior level where we actually cared about the combo setup, this is a level very much designed for like the combo setup that Laurie is going to take pains to avoid the implied combo setup of the level, because a lot of it is like these tight ropes and bouncing off of enemies and these things that lose time. So generally Laurie is trying to stay grounded for as much as possible and not go for flashy combos because we don't actually care about the scoring, and speed is good in speedruns.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you notice, we're quite close to 400. Yeah, we're going to be getting the silver here, even though we don't care about the scoring that much, just because there is so much like kind of spare score everywhere that we can just collect for fun.
You want to see something that's barely faster, but it's cool?
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll give it 1 or 2 more tries.
Yeah.
No, I'm already on my way up. I think I'm just going to go. So it's technically slightly faster to do an infinite wall clap there and try and get into this like mini boss arena from below because, okay.
Okay, what? Huh?
Sorry, I'm focusing. The sooner the pig like loads, the sooner they start attacking. There we go.
Nice.
But no worries there. That one is weirdly finicky and again, barely saves time. So we're just gonna head to the end of the level. And you know, nothing here to stop us at the end of the level. Surely not like a giant enemy spider. Oh,
What?
Dear.
You jinxed it.
Yeah. So this actually, I'm trying to backflip onto you, and I'm backflipping into the legs.
Yeah, there's actually patterns here once Laurie is able to attack, where like it is literally just luck on which eyes he blinks, and then it like is faster or slower by a little bit. Does it actually like matter in terms of time that much?
Barely.
Okay.
He has 3 possible patterns. One of them, the nose is the 3rd blink. In the other 2, it's the 5th. So we just got the fastest one there.
That's what that cheer was for.
Yeah.
Everybody in the crowd knows the spider cycles. And
Here if you don't. Oh no! Don't do your.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Did you like when I like skipped that bird's cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay. No follow-up questions.
I like how DK just like hanged there for a second, just to let me sit in that.
I did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the rocks taking double damage.
Yeah.
So the last one of the run, I will have to fight normally. But, I mean, hey, we're already getting to the point where I'm saying there's one more rock fight throughout the levels we have left. So, like, things are flying by fast.
We're going fast.
Yeah.
While we unlock more rare, how's it looking from the host desk?
It's looking great over here. Thank you for asking. Hey, speaking of doing things again, I just want to go ahead and mention that this bonus any % run of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX is basically the epitome of the meme of, hey, you want to see me beat The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX? Do you want to see me do it again? Because it's that fast. Y'all definitely want to see this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We are at $2,900 out of the $15,000 that we need. And don't forget, every single donation also goes to our milestone, and we only need $2,500 more to get that met and stomp out some fascism.
Thank you so much.
And Laurie, you're getting so much love from your community, so just let me know when you're ready to hear that.
Just one thing real quick here. Yeah, so this IWC is actually designed to do exactly that. This level is not quite an auto-scroller, but designed to wind you back and forth along these vines before taking an extremely circuitous path down to the bottom. But by grabbing that ledge through an IWC, we can just drop all the way to the end.
Yeah, and reminder, IWC, for everyone who doesn't know, at home, is when Laurie brushes against the wall and goes... That's like the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Primeval Ruins is, we've got like early cycle movement here as the castle walls, or ruins walls, I guess, shift up and down. And there are a couple of smaller infinite wall claps in this level that are mostly just for movement and to skip like sort of otherwise obnoxious paths. Very clean.
Good enough. Yeah, sometimes if you get really fast there. Also, these are cool. You can jump like as soon as the swing direction changes and just go up.
Yeah, those swings basically set your speed whenever you jump off of them, so Laurie's able to, as they start going back down, just immediately jump up and skip cycles, basically. It is triple as. I heard someone in the crowd go, ugh, see,
yeah,
be
no,
nice.
I agree, though. Whoever that was, thank you. That's definitely the most brutal, like, mini-boss
No, I love
kill.
fish.
Yeah, the tongue is full.
Yeah, it's a cute fish.
Vote now on your phones.
You don't want to hear me say the line again.
GDQ.GG/donate.
Or you can use the Twitch charity tool as well.
True.
Yeah, with the extension. And you can also put your donation towards the bonus any % run of... Oh my god, I like...
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening,
Yes.
yes.
I love that game. I don't know why I forgot it.
Me too. It's my favorite Zelda game, which is why y'all should watch it after this run.
Donate for Laurie.
This is live, so you can't like skip to the next run. You gotta watch
Yeah.
it, but then you should watch Link's Awakening.
I think we have some Bongos fans in here.
I would not... Wait.
That was on me. I set you up for that.
Yeah.
You're being so good, audience.
Yeah, this is one of the trickier tusks. It starts off pretty simple, but I will let somebody else explain the second phase once we get there in a moment.
Yeah, so basically this tusk introduces the laser nozzle. So after getting to phase 2 here, the tusk is going to equip that laser nozzle and attempt to do a very long attack where it's a cross-screen sweeping laser, which we can skip ideally by having a pineapple ready to go. You can just like bonk it after the laser starts with a pineapple to stop the laser attack, during which the vacuum nozzle will still be pointed down at the ground. And so Laurie's gonna run right
Just
to
like
that
that.
pineapple. Very clean.
At this point, you can clap. The fight's pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. At least one of you probably helped with that fight.
I mean, somebody threw the pineapple early, so I guess I shouldn't have said that, but it was funny.
Minneapolis, you're doing great. Keep it up.
Wait, is this like remote drumming? Is this what's happening? Laurie, if you PB, are you gonna have to like submit like a co-op with everyone in the room? Is that allowed?
Is it Debbie Downer of me to say I don't think this is PBing?
Okay, it's okay.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never give up, never what? Never give up, never what? I heard someone say no. Okay,
Someone's
All
mad.
right, I guess we're surrendering. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
my bad.
Yeah. So we have just one more set of levels in the main run here. The J barrel is gonna get pretty tricky. every barrel, I would say, there's like a pretty noticeable like jump up in difficulty from the last, and this one, you definitely feel it. So starting off with Cherry Kingdom, we're gonna get Aurora Glacier with our first like notable use of ice physics for some skips.
Yeah, and there's an infinite wall clap in this level that has a couple different levels of success and one very bad level of failure, which we won't jinx by mentioning, but the goal of this...
So it has 2 levels of success, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. 2 levels of success, and that's it. The goal, and 1 partial success.
And I won't soft lock on it.
Okay, well, since Laurie mentioned it, the goal of this IWC is to clip past the mini-boss, following that to the mini-boss, and following that just before. We got the good success case, which is we clipped to the mini-boss. So now we just have to deal with one of these 2 mini-bosses functionally, because we clipped so far as to not have to deal with the right one.
Yeah, we can just IWC up this wall, just skip the other one, and then keep going. And it's that fast.
Yeah, so there's like an absurd success case where you clip into this tunnel right here, which... How many times would you say you've gotten that before?
Twice.
Larry? Twice ever? Yeah. So we are thriving right now.
That's an adorable fish.
No,
I'm
it's
closing my eyes. That's an adorable fish, though.
I like fish.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm overruled.
Well, I mean, maybe in like the donation comments, we can hear about how people like the fish, maybe.
Yeah, you have like a bonus any % run of Link's Awakening DX and
That has
a
a
good
fish in
ending
it.
milestone for Wolfenstein.
There's so much right now on this Monday night.
Yeah, what an absurdly stacked Monday night. Y'all, it is day 2 of the marathon.
It feels like so much has already happened this week.
Yeah.
We are only $2,100 away from getting that 300K milestone and stomping out fascism. Y'all, I don't know if you have heard about this before, but I actually talked to Donkey Kong before this run started. And
You did?
Yeah, he
I didn't know
said
he
he
was
hates fascists.
There's your proof.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
And he wants to see some fascists get stomped.
Well, in this game, they would get clapped, but...
Well, so yeah, that's the thing. Like, he claps, but he wants to make sure that he can see them get stomped.
with his foot?
With someone else's foot.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause he's stuck in this game universe, but he can see others.
Yeah, okay.
I might
It's like Wreck-It Ralph.
right here.
For those of you like who aren't in person, I was like making eye contact with our host backstage.
This is beautiful. Like, Rara, you got a couple more donations. You can keep them coming for one more second here.
All right, we have $20 from JC. These boots are made for stomping, and that's just what they'll do. Let's donate to Stomp Fascists and go fast at GDQ.
Oh, that rhymes. It's almost like it's a song.
Do we have time for another quick one?
I think
let's start a boss.
Yeah,
we're about
let's
to
cheer
start a
for
boss.
stomping out fascists, though, real quick.
I don't want to like go over that. Yeah, stomping fascism is always going to be good, especially with in 2 runs our next runner, Anarchy. So
It's going to be a great time. Hard Rock is the first rock boss fight that's kind of actually a boss fight, as opposed to the prior rock fights where you could phase skip and basically kill the boss instantly. Laurie does have to play a little bit reactively here in order to actually stun the egg, I guess, and then get damage on the boss, and we will see phase shifts in this, so we're just generally hoping the rock commits to one side of the arena, which he is currently not doing.
very rude, honestly.
Yeah, he's not doing it. Oh,
Yeah,
geez, I need to be careful of my health here.
And I do want to mention that the other ones, it was mentioned before very, very briefly that they had double damage. This one does not, correct?
Yes. You can see I'm only doing like 170 in that match, which is still a good match.
Yeah, if you have never attempted to play this, I tried it out in the practice room earlier today. If you have never attempted to mash the DK bongos for your life, Laurie makes it look absurdly easy, and it is by no means easy.
Laurie's just floated.
Laurie is
Oh,
just
my goodness.
is just ridiculous at this video game.
It's very weird because I love asking like the audience for like, feedback, but like we're in the middle of the boss. But yeah, I know they're already cheering, but cheer if Laurie is absolutely floated.
That was, how do I put this? I think that is the biggest struggle I've ever had on Hard Rock that I feel like wasn't my fault.
Because it wasn't.
There are some, I mean, it wasn't. I mean that genuinely.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I just mess up. That happens. But, like, again, we want that boss to commit to a side so we can reach them and then, like, recover after the stun to still, like, make it to the attack, like, as soon as possible. And he just did, like, so many bad attacks, like, over on top of me and, like, to really bad sides. So I'm glad I didn't take too much damage that I lost my silver crest, because then we would have to back it up.
Yeah, fortunately there are some late levels that we can go for further crests on, so there are viable backups, but like the margins can get a little scary.
For sure.
Especially like, you know, going fast in this speed run. It is going to be a little bit hard to back stuff up.
A little bit of snapping.
The absolute troll snapping for the clap sensor. You love to see it.
Yeah. So this stage has a little bit of just like standard swimming at the start, but once we're out of the water, we have another one of the hardest IWCs, mainly due to the geometry we do it off of. And once I get it, the level is far from being done being cool. So
yeah, as we get into like this last segment of levels, a lot of these levels are just, they have a bunch of cool tricks just in a row. And if you thought like everything so far was cool, like this is just gonna keep ramping up as we get later and later in.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back to attempt this one again.
Yeah, the ice physics in this game are really brutal. And in case you've somehow forgotten, we're playing on a pair of bongos right now.
Yeah, we're actually using like one of the special layouts where like the camera's really big. I don't know if you noticed.
You gotta.
Yeah,
you gotta for the bongos.
Of course.
So this IWC, because of the ice physics and also, as Laurie mentioned, because the top of that platform like slopes up a little. That looks good.
Yep.
Got it.
Nice. Perfect. Very muted claps.
So imagine you're like watching golf, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not remotely over. We need to play tennis with this mini boss, but we have to do it while the mini boss is facing away from us. That was so clean.
I'm surprised I hit that. Yeah. So the first hit comes from the mouth there, but if you're too close to the fish, it will like not play with you. So the positioning to get the fish to fire at you from behind without the projectile just like running into a wall and getting destroyed is, it's kind of tight. And I'm really surprised the position I was in worked, but I mean, that just makes it look cooler. Aw, dang.
Also, in this segment, I just want to shout out, we are getting even closer and even mega closer to that $300,000 milestone for Wolfenstein 2.
We were only about $1,700 away from getting that.
I was just about to ask because I can't do math, so.
I don't have to do the math. They do it for me.
That's so winnable, chat.
I could have done math,
this
but
run,
I'm
like, pretty please.
preoccupied.
Yeah, if you are anywhere near the stream room right now, the pop-off for that will be absolutely legendary, and it would be an honor for us to share it with you.
Yeah, it would mean the world to us.
Every single donation that you put in right now goes towards that milestone. So get those in and go ahead and also apply it to that bonus any % run incentive.
Yeah, do not sleep on that incentive. It is super cool. You do want to see it. Ryan Ford is an incredible runner with a floated couch. You don't want to miss it.
So that, real quick, in this level, Laurie did a strat known as, and I'm absolutely making this up, do not the bird. Basically, if you actually grab the Helibird in this level, it changes the cycle of the mini boss that Laurie just sort of very casually ducked underneath there, because the mini boss likes to open up with like a gust of wind attack that knocks you all the way to the left. So by doing those multiple IWCs, she was able to just simply skip it. So I guess this is life advice, contrary to my name, do not the bird.
Do not the bird.
And if you thought this level was done with IWCs, this one's funky.
Yeah, because we got these like moving and rotating platforms here, but we still need the extra claps.
Got it.
Yeah, and in theory, if you didn't have lungs, would you be able to just IWC forever and ever and ever? Because I know you're pausing, and is that just to catch your breath?
Yes. Although it's not the longest pause. We'll talk about that soon.
Okay, yeah. All I'm saying is, like, if like someone had like an air compressor, is that like a task?
Ask me in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So this is Torch Tusk. I said the strats on the later Tusks in the game were funny. This one isn't funny because it's hard like Grave Tusk. It's funny because this guy is just getting put in the washing machine.
I do rock with the washing machine.
Me too. So, for some reason, unlike the first two Tusks, when we put a pineapple in here, when we get to stun, it doesn't matter if we attach all the pineapples. That phase will just always go on that long. So I grab that pineapple before the attack ends and hold on to it, and we're just gonna like loop this guy.
Yeah, it is a perfect stun lock. As long as Laurie gets to the other pineapple spawn in that extremely generous stun timer, there's literally nothing Torch Tusk can do.
I love wobbling.
Less than 900 for that 300K.
Let's
Wait,
go,
that is so
chat.
close. That like popped. I like was watching. I was locked in it. Going up even now. Holy moly. We can so.
Oh, we're right there.
Oh, we're right there.
700
I know someone wants that snipe. You're getting so close.
Put it over so we can all pop off when there's no bongo gameplay happening.
Yeah, there's like 30 seconds cutscene. Go, go, go,
Go, go, go, go, go, go, go, go, come on, please. Go, go, go.
Go, 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 go!
Bongo,
What is this? Just over 700?
bongo, bongo,
700, like 7, I think.
Bongo, bongo. How did the crowd get bigger? What?
Oh my goodness. I will say, the next stage we have is another all hoofer stage, like the start of Orange. Y'all can get loud during that stage. I don't mind. This like next ice stage, get loud.
Yeah, we're gonna make some noise for that 300K.
626 to go.
And remember to put it to the Zelda any percent run incentive. That's going to be coming up right after this, and then also the next run. But still, you don't want to sleep on that. It's so, so, so cool.
Oh,
we're
under 600.
Oh, yeah, that is so close. I'm positive we can do that.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
You ever run a quick
my heart's
donation?
pounding right now. This is exhilarating.
Yo, under 5.
We're counting this down.
I'd say under 4.
Yeah.
Under 3. Come on, for the bongos, chat. I believe in you.
286 to go. Hurry so we can pop off at the right time.
2.
Hoofer hates fascist Sue.
So does Orko, I guess.
So does Orko.
What do you think about this guy?
The
I mean,
entire
we're fighting this guy, so I don't know.
the
What that says about him.
entire DK
You want to get
crew.
rid of the worst guys you've ever seen.
Yeah. This lizard and fascism.
146.
Comparable, by the way. You're right there.
We're right
Oh,
there.
I
Who's gonna
believe.
do it? Who's gonna be the one that puts us over? It
Who's-
could be you. Go
Who's
to
going to be the one to
GDQ.GG,
say, I
let's
defeated
donate
fascism
now."
today? Get into like jaunty music to it too. You love
This is
it.
intense. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and if you're watching on Twitch or like you don't have the donation page pulled up, you can still donate through Twitch chat with the Twitch charity tool, and make sure to download the extension so you can put that money towards the any percent on the
116 to go.
We are right there.
Final 100. Come
91.
on. One.
$92.
86.
The lizard just blew up. We have one more team.
We're racing right now.
y'all.
We're racing.
Yo, sub 50.
11.
Chat, you better be so ready.
I'm gonna do a big jump for 300K, and it
We're holding
better
him hostage.
Let's go!
Oh, sorry. Let's go Twitch chat. Make some noise in the audience right now. Because you won't be able to soon, but still.
I didn't know that minigame like sloped down like that and gave you an extra like 800 on that jump. I've never done that well
I
on
was
it.
about to say, was that a PB?
Yes. If I had my memory card in, yes.
That is $300,000 raised for Doctors Without Borders. Thank you, everybody, so much. You are incredible. I love this.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for being quiet with like the scattered
Oh my
cheers.
god. I can feel the energy in this room and the urge to like pop off for Laurie, pop off against fascists, and thank you for letting us do the speed run. At the end of this run, we're gonna let it all out.
Feel free to get loud for like a couple seconds once I get on the bird later.
Yeah, this level is also just sort of general movement, nothing we haven't really discussed before. So, Rara, if you want to send some of the love that got us to that 300K, now is a great time.
You betcha. $25 from Evie Nix. Shoutouts to Kongs Against Fascism. Also, shout out to Kongs for trans rights. Woo! DK is a great guy. $20 from Wiggly Type. Laurie's BPM skills are amazing. BPM meaning bongos per minute.
I only see one pair of bongos. Two.
And $25 from Selamiri, 300K. Hype!
Hype!
Oh, you guys got me 8 beats. Oh,
Co-op run.
Perfect. I'm just a fan of that move. It's like not hard. It's very intended by the game, but I just like it.
Yeah, sometimes stuff is just chill, and that's okay. This is the weirdest situation we've ever been in. Like, there's so much energy. Like, it is inexplainable to anyone who's not in the stream room right now. Like, if you're watching in the hotel room and you're like on site, like, please come down here. Like, genuinely, there's huge energy right now.
Trust me when I say the last level is awesome. But we do have a small mini boss here. Hopefully I can grab it from here. Hello? There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, hey, it's the fruit that lets you get loud. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if that's coming in through like the crowd mic or through our mics, but we are so loud right now. We are about to get into a boss though, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe in a minute.
This boss, I mean, it's a hog, so it's not hard. But the problem is, this arena is like made by evil forces.
This looks like Melee.
Yeah.
I like Melee.
Yeah, this melee is no fun. Much like with Hard Rock, Laurie has to play reactive to this hog mostly because of the stage layout more than anything else.
Yeah.
The hog just has fast jumps and DK cannot move quite that fast, so we're reacting to all of these attacks.
Yeah, we can only do so much. We're playing literally on the bongos. Again, look at the camera. Again, thank you for all the generous donations for both 300,000 and to unlock this run. That's incredible. But
That was really good.
Nice.
really good. But again, yeah, we can't move that fast. We're playing on the bongos, so we do have to play super reactive.
Yeah. It's also just the attacks too. That electricity attack that Bloathog gets at the start of phase 2 does like 50 damage. So that's 50 beats lost if you get hit there.
Yeah, and we have one set of levels left before the cactus.
We have one kingdom left before Cactus King.
Yep.
And it is a level you're gonna recognize and a level that you might not recognize, but you will love, I promise.
Yeah, and so as we get into Durian Kingdom, this next level is something that we've been sort of calling in practice hold forward but hard. But I do want to set something up for the level after this, which is there's one last bit of tech for this run called the extended IWC, the like infinite wall clap. So Laurie's been pausing a couple of times throughout this run during IWCs in order to just catch her breath. But also, this game has like a clap limit where there's only so much vertical momentum that you can get with an IWC unless you pause and do it. And for this last IWC, we'd like everyone in the room with us to also blow into your DK
We need your energy.
We need one
Everyone in the crowd, everyone at home.
massive IWC from everyone here on Durian 2.
Also, you would
love
not guess
this
how many
idea.
minutes ago I said the thing where Laurie said ask in 10 minutes.
We're
locked in.
We're
It's
locked
kind of something.
in.
I think I'm going too fast for my own comments. It's not this IWC, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna do one minor IWC for movement, but it's towards the start of Durian 2.
It's going to be after the...
There's a spider.
you got it.
Yeah,
Why is there another one?
Our second and final
Hey, watch
spider.
Oh my god, spider fast cycles this run. Let's go.
Thank you for like the 2 claps.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, look, the fruit. How are we getting louder every single time?
I love it.
I don't know.
This
I
is the
love
power
this
of Kongs against
crowd.
fascism.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's the extended IWC. Minneapolis, are you ready?
Okay, I'll run again. This is like the anti-ASMR.
I know.
When we get to the end of the level, that will be another pop-off. Thank you so much, Minneapolis.
That was great.
That was
Thank
a
you
lot of
so
fun.
much.
That was beautiful. And now we have this like forced wait. It's so funny. I love this. I love this game with my whole heart.
Imagine a circular platform with a gap in the middle.
Yeah.
Rotate it in your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I do love this level, just aesthetically, especially at the end when it starts like the burning climb.
Do I even have to say it? We've been here for 53 minutes. You know a big fruit when you see it.
There's 3 of them on stage. Someone liked that joke, thank you.
We have some gigglers in the audience.
Yeah, so Ninja Kong is a pretty cool Kong fight. The idea is that he has an attack sequence where I have to like throw a punch at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually like very cool back and forths. I would argue that QTEs and boss fights have not improved since Donkey Kong Jungle.
Oh yeah, no, we peaked here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, maybe like Hi-Fi Rush.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Hi-Fi
yeah.
Rush has
How do you
some
play
slick
that?
ones.
I have it on my RGL. I can let you beat the game while you're here.
All right, we got one more 3-hit to dodge. Nice.
Nice. I still feel really bad clapping over here.
So it's so scary.
Yeah.
But we're into the final 2 levels of the run.
We're into the final level.
Yeah, the final level.
Final level, but there's like
fight.
a couple sections.
Yeah.
That's fine. You get it. Where's Under the Run? Get excited.
Yeah!
So remember at the very beginning when I said we need 22 crests to beat this category? Oh, look, it says 21. 22.
We did it.
We did it. Wow.
Our routing was good.
I played the game I practiced.
Yay! So Cactus King is the final boss of the Cactus King run, funny enough.
I wouldn't have guessed.
You might be surprised. Basically, there's a very short walk up to the boss. Laurie's going to do one final IWC, lightly extended IWC, basically to just try and clip into the trigger that actually starts the boss fight. It saves like a handful of seconds over taking the bird up into the trigger the honest way.
I don't
You're
like the
not
word
the bird.
honest here because I think IWCs are difficult.
This is true.
Yeah, this is more honest, honestly, than playing the game intended.
I didn't get it. I'll go for it one more time, though.
Yeah, for the people.
I forgot I hit chat.
One more time.
There it is.
There it is.
Yay!
So, Cactus King goes super fast. Time is going to be coming up. It is as soon as the boss's health bar is fully depleted. There's 2 quick parts to this fight. First, we have to knock Cactus King off of the mount, which will just be 1 attack cycle to destroy it. And then Cactus King has multiple vulnerable parts all over his body, and we can set up a stun lock against the boss by throwing Cactus King into the wall and then clapping at the back of his neck, which will enable a stun where DK just like overhead throws him back into the wall, rinse and repeat until dead.
Yeah, it is genuinely just that. You're going to be seeing the most violent combat in a Donkey Kong game probably ever. Hey, we're still locked in. Don't laugh. This is serious business.
But in about 140 health here.
And time.
Get loud! Thank you so much for the donations. You
Thank you so
paid
much
for
for
this.
beating the bonus game.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Laurie, you might want to look back.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
It is really hard to like talk about the scale of what's happening in the stream room right now. For people not here, it is genuinely like electric.
Yeah.
It is day 2, y'all.
Dude,
It's Monday night.
it's like 8 on a Monday. So I have a few things I want to say, so I will let you two say any shout-outs you'd like to first
I will
before
keep it
go for it.
super brief. Thank you so much, Laurie, for letting me come up here. Thank you so much, Minneapolis, for all of this hype. Trans liberation, yesterday, today, and forever.
Yeah. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone here for literally defeating fascism. Like, I can't really say that for most runs. And thank you, Laurie, for having me on. I've known you, like I said, for so long. It does mean so much as your self-proclaimed best friend to be up here.
Yeah, you've known me since like 2014.
Yeah,
which is like
we were both squeakers when, like, in speedrunning when we met.
Which is 2014 is the first time I like watched a live GDQ run, and ever since then I wanted to be on this stage, and it took 11 long years. I wouldn't have traded them for the world. I'm happy to be again with this game at the time that I am. So just thank you so much for having me. I'll try and be as fast as I can, but I want to shout out a lot of people. First off, I want to shout out this game's speedrunning community. It's a very small group, but a group that has transformed this game into something amazing. Shout outs to Boone, Pie Pusher, and Blunderstab. Again, just like a really solid group of people very dedicated to the game. I also want to shout out a bunch of the speedrunning communities I've been in that have helped me build up like my love for the community as a whole. Shout outs to groups like Speed Stuff for Charity, Midwest Speed Fest, of course Frame Fatales, and Fastest Furs. All of you mean so much to me. I'm going to shout out a bunch of individual friends in the funniest umbrella possible. I just want to take a second to shout out anybody in the speedrunning community, any sort of creative, or just anybody listening to this who has autism, because it can be a struggle sometimes, but I wouldn't trade who I am for literally anything, and I think it's beautiful that we're all different. The last few shout-outs I want to make, I want to shout out to the people I've been hanging out with at past and current GDQs, the Discord servers, CF, SH, you two know what servers you are.
Oh!
You figured it out. I want to shout out the funniest name I could think to shout out this person with. I want to shout out my special Sun Bunny. I love you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the run. And the very last person I wanted to shout out was the Yoshi Egg, because I just really want to, again, just thank everyone who's important to me ever and inspire everyone to be yourself. With that being said, I won't hold you here any longer. Thank you so much for meeting this bonus game. Once again, it means the world that you all wanted to see this. My favorite Zelda game is up next, and who am I to stop Ryan Ford from doing amazing at that? So thank you all so much for having me. Enjoy the rest of your SGDQ, and of course, trans rights.